This is why you don't let the good overlay happen. It's been a bad idea since the get-go, and now I've just found a way to make it even worse. That didn't work. And then I'll shoot people on over there. But I ask it once we get over there to remove the referral raid and refresh. You're welcome back here. Leave a lurk there. Leave a lurk here. Here a lurk. There a lurk. Everywhere a lurk. Old McJourney had a stream. EI feckin' O. No, 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 no. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Stony. Thanks for being first. How you doing? What is what is going on? Marcy, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, I did some work on Coda. We're gonna play with Coda first. Secret stuff. Uh-oh. Or remove. Okay, waiting for her. This should already be built. Why haven't you built yet? Okay, okay. Sign it. Nice. Very cool. Why is it taking so long to do this? It doesn't usually take this long. Uh-oh. Well, let's let it build. I've added quite a bit of things to this. While this is doing the thing. Okay, it did the thing. Let's see if it builds real quick. And then while that's going, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Install. This doesn't usually take that long. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, I did set it up to pre-warm. So let's see if it's going to do that. If you look behind here, you can see all the stuff that now we have. Now we have. Okay, this is concerning me now. As far as MCPs go built in, but you still have to activate them. What the hell is going on here? This is. Oh, okay. This is a problem. We will get to Creodrop here momentarily, but I want to get this fixed. Classic temporal dead zone error. Yeah. Where the streets have no name. Where Stony has no name. Oh. Okay. Ooh, my phone's in my pocket. That's why I feel so weird. I think I need to get more colorful shirts because the black ones just kind of blend. So what's everybody up to today? How's your Saturday going? How's your Zombie Jesus weekend happening? Anybody planning on Dingus Day on Monday? I'm not because my town sucks. And it's the one day of the year that I definitely don't want to be in the town. That's a hard crash. Maybe I should get a second GPU just for, you know what? Maybe I should get a Mac Mini. Coda is growing a lot faster than I expected it to. Like when I first put it together, I did not expect to do anything this complex. I just wanted it to be like a voice thing for Claude. But now it has become a many-headed beast. And it's actually been really good for learning too. Like, look. No setup required. These are all my no setup required MCPs. Extra software. I'm probably gonna, I'm thinking I'm gonna connect it into quite a few of these things actually. By the hand. What's web fetch? Okay, I need to give it desktop automation. Where is the one that does clipboard? Clipboard, clipboard, clipboard. Clipboard, clipboard, clipboard. Yeah, there you see the word you use there, work. Nah, it's a weekend. I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna work to get it out of you. Here's the amount of work I'm willing to put in. Tell me the thing. Tell me the thing. That's all I got. Um, oh shit. All right, I guess I don't have it as as close to finish as I thought. Damn it. Very cool. Very cool. Connie can be very motivating. Autopilot. I'm not sneezing, you're sneezing. Black velvet in the little smile. Excuse me. Bless you. Blue shoe? No, they're black. Thanks for looking, though.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, maybe. Mahaibi. You're blurry. Okay, 20. Where's 20 coming from?
Black baby is showing up and doing stuff. Black baby with a whole southern smile. Bring you to your knees. Oh, what are we doing? So let's get through what I'm actually trying to accomplish here and why. I gave it a prompt yesterday to, like, what's going to give it the Jarvis feel? What's going to give it the thing that we need to actually make it feel like just another LLM chat? We've got a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff here. This is all available. I don't have anything connected just yet, but it's all available. Proactive context awareness. This is what we need. So it'll look at Gmail, weather, tasks, things like that. Then adding in routines. Like if I say good morning or at a certain time, then it'll do all these things, or we'll be able to set it up. We added these in. I don't really need, maybe package tracking would be nice. Oh, there's no stable NPM packages. That's fine. Reminders. This would be good to be like, hey, every day remind me to do this. We're working on that now. Clipboard history. That's kind of cool too. And so right now we're working through the P0, P1. It's orchestration. Dun, 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 dun. So we've got good stuff happening here. Got good bones. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Wait, what? $200 in extra usage? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme. Okay, while that's going, let's go ahead and take a look at Creodrop. Yeah! Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the P1s. Get in, everybody with Claude. Stony, this means you. You can get an extra $200 in extra usage. That's what I just did. I was at 29.93 before, and then there was a banner up here. You know, maybe I should have allowed. You only got 85. Well, I guess it's on to you. I got 200. I will never go hungry again. And by hungry, I mean run out of credit. I'm sorry. Not all of us can be power users like me. By power users, I mean, no, I gave you the wrong prompt the first time. Let's fix it and do it the right way now. Oh, I messed up on this prompt again. So why don't we try it one more time? They come and go. Everybody sing along. Comma, 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 chameleon. What's up, K-Man? How you doing? Things are going pretty well. I'm still in the holding pattern for Drupal Canvas, getting a few things merged in, but I'm feeling good about other things. There were some things that I noticed that are really good that maybe even take away from me needing to do the things. But ooh, Toto is great. Like the new UI or the new site template dashboard. Oh, nice. Hold you tight, Rosanna, Rosanna. Boom, 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 boom. Developer only tab. Who's testing the only part? I am. Gabbert. You'll debug better now. I have decided. Get you all the way. Yeah. Okay, so we got error boundaries. Nice. You got a link to the project that you're working on, Caveman? Do both things you win away. Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and we're here to stay. Follow Stony, and you'll see wonderful, wonderful images of spaghetti all day long. Stony Eagle, the greatest spaghetti streamer on Twitch. He does the impossible. Okay, man, have fun. Okay, I'm curious because I know that we set things. It tries to peg the CPU. Thanks. What's up? Welcome in. Do a barrel roll. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Thank you for the follow, too. First time chat and a follow. Is it my birthday? No, it's not. It's really not. Miss Fox, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Getting questions? If you want to join in the Stony bashing, welcome, welcome. I'm kidding. We love Stony here. Boom, 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 boom. See, I got smart because although I'm trying to keep track of all the code that's written, I can't remember absolutely everything. Jeez, Gabbert, shut up. I had it create a bus test admin guide. And what I mean by that is it explains absolutely every part of the project to me. Absolutely every bit of it in here. Yeah, I wanted to fix this. I wanted to fix the charts here. Oh God. Grind some ranked. What is this? Ah, okay. Gotcha. What does A have to say about this? Is this A approved? Dun, 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 boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Okay, what's next? And then if ooh, what's this feeling? Is this feeling of almost being at user testing? If anybody hasn't signed up yet for Creodrop to be a tester, bypass sentence time in thought. How are we doing here? You see, the problem with putting Coda out as a real thing, or as like for other people to use, is there would be a lot that people have to do on their system to get it ready. Like right now, I've got it set because I've got a beefy GPU to where I don't mind having it run locally on Olama, but it could get what? Oh, yeah, that's fine. What was I just saying? You can't fork it because it's not open source. However, the source code was leaked. As Snow says, a leaky boom boom down. Informer, said that Snow may have a plan. A leaky boom boom down. Wow, this is like having mini Stony. 45 files, 1 commit. Chaos incarnate. You have a powerful Claude Tamagotchi? It needs more controls. I need to be able to do more than just pet it. I will be here for quite a while. I appreciate you stopping in, Fox. I want a new buddy. Okay, we got that. Okay, get this going. Set up Cloudflare R2. Rebuild images. I was reading that Whoa, this is bad wording. Okay. So here's what we need to do. Set up Cloudflare. Cloudflare client. Rebuild images. Check API startup logs. Ooh. What?
Capped Crabs just subscribed with
Captain
Prime.
Crabs. Yeah. 3 months with Prime. Thank you so much. Millions and millions of streamers out there, and you chose me for your Prime sub. Thank you. Captain Crabs, you are a captain among crabs. This is Out of Control. Welcome in. Good to see you. How you been? How you been, my friend? Oh, a vendor event that you're vending at? Is this the game conference? I'm guessing if it's outside, it's not game. Because game devs don't like outside. That's a generalization, but how the hell's that a hype train?
Hype train started.
Okay, we'll take it. All right, we're at dang. We're at 31% of a level 1. All from Captain Crabs. Chugga chugga woo woo. Okay. We got this. Boom. Do it. How are we looking on Coda here? Okay, built-in routines. Okay, what do we got here? There's a nice little thingy. That's what she said. This is a big old deal. So what I'm doing here is instead of, right now the memories are saved in a JSON file and they weren't working. So instead what we're doing is we're going to save all the memories into a SQLite database that will be better for vector search so that it'll have memories in the database instead of combing through a JSON file to see if there's something related. Do you have an invisible touch, Captain Krabs? Tears me apart. All right. 31% of level 1 hype train. Thank you, Captain Krabs, for getting that kicked off. Much appreciated. Although I don't know that I want it to fire on a single event. What's up, Mohammed? How you doing over on YouTube? Good to see you. Let's see what I got here. Build passes. We got the SQLite memory migration happening. Now, I am curious too. Ooh, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. Okay, what does it do? Oh, it's a Maven. Kokomo. Nope, this is what I just looked at, but I don't want to build it. Not the Raymond. Stony, are you still here? Do you have a, are you using an MCP for Twitch chat? I'm really, really liking MCPs. Really, really liking MCPs. Nope. I don't speak the Italiano. What if I in? There we go. What? I'm out. Well, yeah, it's pretty easy to create your own MCP, but the problem that I found with a lot of the tools that are like, hey, this will allow you to create your own MCP, you have nothing to worry about, is that it'll just do the entire documentation. And then, so the problem with that is that there are so many tools in the documentation that when you say, hey, let's use the Twitch MCP that we just created that has ingested the entire documentation, every single one of those tools, unless you have a device against it, will run. And they'll be part of the context every time that you say Twitch MCP, or every time that you say that I want to do this. It'll look through the context of all of those tools. That's something that I've had to deal with on Coda quite a bit. Wait, no, wrong one. All right, let's see if it's going to work today. Hello. No shit. All right, I'll be back. All right, back. And about 12 to 36 fluid ounces later. That was a tough one. Okay, barge in works. Great, we got that. Tommy, welcome in. MCP servers are used for, think of them as a middleware between an LLM and an API. Here, let me turn off words. So what happens with an MCP is either you or somebody develop something that says, in the event that somebody says this, then you call this part of the API on this service. So it turns it into human language. So like with what I'm building, when I say play the next song, then it recognizes that play the next song goes to the Spotify MCP, which has a feature or has a function that recognizes play next song and then runs that API call to the Spotify API. So they're very powerful. They're basically a way to interact with APIs without having to write code, because somebody else has already written it. Now, there are a lot of services out there, a lot of like API skills or AI skills. Yeah, domain specific context is a very good way to put it. So, like, for example, let me go back to my docs here. So these are my docs for Coda. And all of these are different different MCPs. Some of them are built by Coda to work with it. Some of them are extra things that need to be, NPM packages or other things to connect to it, like Spotify. Go to this. We're using that MCP server. Home Assistant. If I were to use this, I'm not going to use this probably. I won't have it going around with me. But Todoist. But this just makes it easier for, well, it's a way for AI to talk to an API. That's why I said it's kind of that middle layer. It's that middleware that takes the AI, how it's interpreting what you're saying, looking at what functions are available in the MCP, and then deciding which function to call in the MCP to send off to the service. Got a lot of stuff here. All right, so let's see where I am with this. Are we good? Okay, let's try rebuilding. Let's uninstall. Then let's go back and look here. Okay. Oh, so DB9, good to see you. Sorry I didn't say hello already. You came in during ads. Okay. doc related. Okay, we're signing. Okay, let's check for stale cache. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's what we got going here. Okay, we're good to install. Let's let this finish up and then I will install. We got going on over here. Great, a thorough instruction doc. There should also be instructions on variations. For example, instructions on okay. Ooh. There's a lot of stuff here. What? All right, let's see if that makes anything. What? Okay, that's better. Okay, see if it builds a little bit better here. If it's a little bit easier on my hard drive. Whoa. This is a huge difference. Okay, let's see. Okay, shortcuts here. Look at this. It's installed. Let's take out the weather. Try it again. Weather. Okay. Then we could add in some more things here. Oh, system monitor. Let's see what I got to do here. Let's see. System monitor. Is there anything down here to set? No. Web fetch. Anything? Oh, okay. This is an issue. Okay. Sorry. There is a security issue that I want to fix here. Okay, I want to select multiple click and activate button. Wait, I gotta do this here. Okay. How are we doing out there? Wow. All right, looks like no. What happened here? Hey Nova, listen to an 80s playlist. Hey Nova, listen to an 80s playlist. Okay, where'd it go? Guides here. Did we? What's up, David? How you doing? Oh, auto compact. Yeah, let's see that. Silent, she's living, she's golden, she lives for me. Says she lives for me, races their own motivation. She comes round and she goes down on me. Now to make it smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you want to do, coming over you. Okay, let's get rid of you for now. Ooh. How you doing today, David? Dude, Crystal, mess a little up and you don't stop. Strategy. Okay. To the center, to the nose. I wish I could be got the boundaries back there to the business used to. Line. No. Okay. Let's preview this. Can I preview this? Can I hit it? Can we kick it? Mohammed, I hope it reads the screen. That's what I'm really hoping once I get there. Found it. Oh, shut up, Gabbert. All right, check this out. Very, very, very thorough instructions for me to test through everything. It's kind of fun working through two different things at the same time. That's just yes, there is a level of context switching in my mind, but the heavy context switching comes the work is done by the LLM. And it can be a little bit confusing because maybe I'm not giving the full attention that I should to one side or the other. The side that should be getting attention is this one, Creodrop, but still. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-we-dum, boom. Okay. Yep, got that. Holy shit, I've already... Wait, no, that can't be right. Oh, no. We might be cutting this whole thing short today. Look at that. 70% in less than what I've been streaming for not even 2 hours. Did it give me the free extra usage just because it was gonna like really shrink down my non extra usage? All right, how the hell do I upgrade here? Oh, this might be a short stream if I'm already at 71% of my usage. I don't feel like I've really done all that much, honestly. Huh. Let's go away for a while. Oh, what the hell is going on? Holiday. Oh, shit. So I'm not the only one suffering from this. I mean, being on a 20x, there's no reason I should have used this many tokens or this much usage in less than 2 hours. Yeah, this is odd. This should not be happening. Is this why they're giving away the 200 extra usage? I appreciate it, but I'm okay. Commit these fixes. All right. Well, let's update this. Yeah. Okay, apparently there is a confirmed issue where token tracking is inaccurate. But it shouldn't be on us to change the way we work when they make an issue. One of the comments on the Reddit on Reddit, what? It's, hold on, let me pull this over because it's funny. The single high is consuming 1%. Within 5 hours, you can only say hi 100 times. Wow. Yeah, I hope that it gets taken care of because this is bad. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? All right. Now let's see. Local LM. Yep, we're there. Okay, and then let's look at the NCP servers. There we go. Settings, we got that. Now, it should, if I do weather, good, 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 good. Okay. That. What was the other one? Okay, cancel. Nothing there. Damn it. Hey Nova, play an 80s playlist. Hey Nova, listen to an 80s playlist.
I can help you find 80s music. Would you like to play a specific song, artist, or a curated playlist?
Just play a curated playlist. What's going on here? All right, there are too many things happening here that are bad. Let's see. Get that. While it's running and eating up all of my context, I will be back. Nathir, welcome in. How's it going? Right, let's get out of here. Wait, what? Okay, what? What? Okay, let's see if this works. How much more did that eat up? Jeez. Yeah, uninstall. Okay, this is a bigger change, but the Bitty, what up? How you doing? Oh, big stretch. That one's for free. Doing all right. Just running into some angering issues. Claude is eating up way too many tokens. But I think that the back end of Creodrop is about ready for testing. And I'm going to QA everything. Probably not today, but soon. Looking forward to that working. Well, that was something. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay. Now, how does it work when I do two? Yes, this is what we need. Now let's see. Let's see. Oh, but we've lost something. Wait, let's check it here. Weather settings. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fuck. It All right. I think that I might be closing it up for now. I got some stuff to do around the house, but and my context is like going crazy here. A lot shorter than I wanted it to be. That's what she said. But I'm also getting angry. So mad. Well, and welcome over from YouTube. Good to see you with a first time chat too. That's right. I recognize the name. That I want to go see the Mario Galaxy movie. And I'm cheap, so I want to see it early in the day, so I save the money. I've got high hopes. I mean, the original Mario Brothers movie, I'm talking Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, Mario Brothers, set the bar really low. But I liked the first one. I liked it a lot. Ooh. Emergence Dev, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, a first time chat too. Awesome. How you doing today? Things are going pretty frustrating here, but nothing we can't get past. I'm working on two things at once. The other thing that I'm working on is my primary project, but I just want to get this thing finished. But I just got the QA test plan written out for Creodrop for me to go through. And look, I've got a lot of steps that I've got to go through, and I'll be doing this all on stream once I get there, or once I get to this point. But I want to finish this thing. I want it to just, there are a couple things that are missing here. Oh yeah, let's add this back in before I forget. And we got pregnant by Tom. It said he was in love. All right. Okay. Those are not pre-existing. Okay, hydrate. Okay, fine. So I'm using Windows because it's easier to stream on and it works well for game dev. I use Mac primarily at work for web dev, but I'm also using Windows WSL again because it's easier for streaming. Those are not pre-existing errors. Fix them. I didn't have 137 problems before. Oh God, we're gonna run out of context so fast. This is so. Such bullshit. Such the bullshit. before I lose this again. All right, let's see. We've lost the settings. Let's get this going through. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so good. So what I'm trying to do here is make it so that I've run into a couple times when the settings window closes just because I click outside of it. So I want it to be a completely separate window that I have to close manually instead of accidentally clicking outside of it and closing it and not saving any settings or having settings in a state of limbo, which we don't want. But there was a regression. Move down. Move down. Come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you. So there are a couple things that makes it better, at least in my opinion, and I could be wrong. Linux probably would be just as good if I were to use it. But you have to do a lot more to make it work with some things like NVIDIA GPUs. So I have a pretty beefy GPU, at least in my opinion. It's not the beefiest of the beefy, but it's still pretty beefy. I mean, if somebody were to compare it between it's a non-beefy one, they'd be like, hey, that's beefy. But it doesn't work as well with a Mac or with Linux because there's a lot more to get all the drivers working correctly. So that makes it easier. There are some apps that I like for streaming that are Windows only, specifically StreamerBot, which is where I have a lot of my effects and stuff through. As far as I know, this is only on Windows, and it just has better integration with a lot of other things that I'm working with. That's my opinion. That doesn't mean it's right. Also, if I play any games, yes, you can play games on Linux with Proton on Linux, but without having to go through and try to reset all kinds of stuff. That's the way I find it. I know a lot of people do stream on Macs. A lot of people stream on a 2 PC setup or a 2 computer setup where they have they do all their work on the Mac and then that is fed into the other computer. Yeah, it's supporting it pretty much better, but there's still, you have to do the work. And I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to be spouting out the wrong information. Thank you. The animation was actually done with Godot, the Godot game engine. I built that out. It used to be a lot more involved, but it was eating up a lot of my GPU, which was taking away from my streaming quality. But thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so resend. Right now, I'm just looking through what my acceptance criteria is here and how I could probably put this into Google and it should work. Um, I think what I'd like to do. No, Kenny Rogers. Holy shit, I'm almost at 20%. Well, almost at 15% with. Yeah, it's. And I've come to accept, I had sweet dreams made of cheese of becoming partner, becoming bigger than I thought, or bigger than, I have any expectation to become. But being in such a niche category, well, thanks. There are a lot who are a lot bigger than me, but being in such a niche programming or niche category, I'm not going to get the 5,000 without something really weird happening. Buttered Toast, welcome in. Great stream last night. I was lurking. I didn't have time to talk, so I was listening and lurking. That game looked not quite up my alley, but it looked like you were having fun. Don't have to keep updating the hosts. Okay, while that's going, let's look over here. Let's build. Okay, pro tier. I need to work out the prices. I think that I'm going to. Claude works great as a companion. Yes, it is a force multiplier. It does cause some issues and headaches. Like, recently it's been overusing tokens way too much. But for my assistant here that I'm trying to build, I've completely vibed. I've completely vibed this assistant. I just let it go, let it build out. Has been great. Well, has been okay. Well, has been mostly disappointing, but it is putting out stuff that works. For my main project here, Creodrop, it has been a force multiplier because I am looking at every line of code that it puts out. I'm not just allowing it to do everything without my wait. Wow, this has. What was option 1? Option A. So something like this, where it's going to be, I don't really have any opinions on it. I'm just going to let it go. This is just adding DNS mask, which is going to make it a little bit easier for me to test, but also for simple things like writing tests or repeatable things, I let it go. But for the most part, I look at every line of code that it puts out. That you want her. Not a fan. I haven't had issues with it, but I don't usually jump around. If I find something that works, I'm not gonna, jump ship to the next big thing, especially after putting in so much for the subscription that I have. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Actually, I am primarily a PHP developer, and I do my job. I do mostly Drupal. When I'm doing game dev, I do GD script because I mostly use Godot. Yes. That doesn't look good. That looks really bad. Welcome in, Sin Sixth. I got that from Kenny. Kenny, who makes so many amazing free game assets. Okay, we got that. Is there anything that I have to do here? All right, cancel that. All right, here we go. Welcome back, K-Man. How you doing? That is, yeah, I don't like that. Let's see, we don't need that. System monitor. Let's add this. Uh-oh. Okay, we got that. Add it. Okay, let's add in these. Okay. This is much better. We're getting any errors here? Nope. All right, what's going on here? Stop, start. Okay, what was the other one? It was the system monitor. This was giving me some issues. Wait, what? So this is weird behavior. I added this in, right? Yeah, we added it. All right, let's see what it's saying here. Yeah, take that out. All right, are we going to get brave here? Are we going to get really brave and... Ooh, we're going to have to do something here. Not there. Let's do this. Okay, now let's check here. Maybe in the docs here, in the assistant docs here. Let's change the package JSON so that, can we change the... Change the What just happened? Oh. Callback you for MCPs to not interfere with commonly used ports for okay. Now in my docs here, let me see guides. Google Cloud Console. No. Coda. Okay, good. All right. All right. We're getting things moving here. It's uninstalling. There, finish. How close? Oh, 85%. Damn, I went through 10% that short. That is not a thing that should happen. That is really not a thing that should happen at all. Oh. Even with this happening. Even doing all this. What time is it? All right, I'm gonna get out of here before the next ads run. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the Prime subs. Appreciate the new follows. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Let's just go. Let's just Cavino it up. I will be back maybe this afternoon after my stuff resets. But I'm also going to hopefully get all my MCP stuff set up off stream so I don't accidentally show any API keys. So appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your day if I don't see you. And if I don't, for some reason, come back later this afternoon, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Happy Zombie Jesus Day. Actually, let's make that our raid thing. Yeah, happy Zombie Jesus Day. If you want to do a raid alert when we go over there, no obligation to. I'm gonna. Easy Raft, welcome in. Sorry, you're just in time for me to say goodbye. Yeah, I know. I'll be back. I'll be back later, potentially. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.